Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships Season 20, Week 3, Round 3. My name is Boma Fett. I'm currently 7-1, although if the changes they're planning had already been implemented, I would probably be 1-7, because I've faced 7 Galactic Legends so far, and I don't have a Galactic Legend. And the changes that the developers are planning will make it so that Galactic Legends are unbeatable unless you have your own Galactic Legend. So to say I'm concerned about the changes they've announced would be an understatement. I really hope they reconsider. Let's see who my opponent is this round. Bunkamania. Let's check the hotbot for a quick comparison. Alright, so here's the top half of the hotbot. You can see a lot of green on my side, and only a few areas of red on Bunkamania's side. Let's zoom in and take a closer look. So this top section, the first thing that jumps out at me is that the guild GP is a little low, 233 million, so we'll have to see if that affects Bunkamania's roster or not. The GAC stats are extremely impressive. Bunkamania is a really good player. You can see that the current score is very close to mine. Lifetime banners almost 800,000 is really good. His best score is actually higher than mine by a little less than 600. He's only 100 offensive wins behind me, over 500 defense, very good. His undersized are a little bit low, but that just means he's not a risk taker. Now his ratio of defense to offensive wins is a little bit low. He's at about 26%. I'm at about 32%. So that indicates the Bunkamania goes heavier on offense and sets a little bit lighter defense than I do. And the GAC history bears this out. He saves almost all of his best squads for offense. You can see in the roster summary that I have just a tiny edge in overall GP and top 80 GP. He has a tiny edge in top 65 GP. I've got 30 more Zetas and a little bit more speed at the top of my roster. I have 1 more Gear 13 character and 4 more Gear 12 and 29 more Gear 11 characters. I have almost 1/3 more 6-dot mods, and I do have more mods with high-speed secondaries, particularly in the 20 and above range. Now, even though our Gear 13s are almost identical, you can see that he has 50 more relic levels than I have. He has taken many more of his characters up to tier 5 and above. In the meta characters, you can see that neither one of us has a Galactic Legend. We each have the other 4 characters relicked. His relics are a bit higher. My speeds are a bit higher on everyone but Malik. In the key characters and important ships, we see the impact of that lower guild GP. He only has 6 stars on his Wat Tambor and on his Malevolence, but both of those are very usable at 6 stars. Alright, let's go back to the game and take a closer look at Bunkamania's roster. You can see that Bunkamania is using the exact same squad that I use in the arena, and the Negotiator in the Fleet arena. So our rosters are very similar, but he has a few characters relicked that I don't, and I have a few characters relicked that he doesn't. So Arc Trooper, I do not have relicked. Amphis Nest, Geobrood Alpha, and Plo Koon. Those are all characters he has relicked that I don't. On the other hand, I have relics on B2 Super Battle Droid, Bosk, Droideka, and Palpatine. As well as Kylo Ren Unmasked and Old Daka. So this is almost going to be like playing a mirror image of my own account. That's going to be very challenging. Okay, so let me show you the board. Now looking at GAC history, what I noticed is that Bunkamania goes all in on offense and sets a pretty light defense. So I went all in on defense and saved fewer squads for offense. In the top zone, I've got Beskar Mando, Padme, and Mon Mothma. In the bottom zone, I've got Newt Gunray, Grievous, and Darth Revan. In the back, I'm playing peekaboo with not one good squad, but two. I've put my General Skywalker and my Jedi Knight Luke back here, as well as my Rebel Rubbish. Now, Jedi Knight Luke, I have used on defense quite a bit. He usually goes up top where Padme is, so it's very unusual for me to play both Padme and Jedi Knight Luke. And General Skywalker, I never put on defense. So if Bunkamania has checked my GAC history, I hope that that General Skywalker catches them completely off guard. Now, I went extra heavy in the squad zones, but in the fleet zone, I set my Thrawn and my Home 1. So I saved both of my best ships for offense. Let's take a look at his defense. We've got a not very good resistance, we've got a below average Karth squad, and just an okay bounty hunter squad. In the bottom zone, we've got a Hux First Order, General Grievous, and Mon Mothma. So none of those squads look terribly intimidating, and I am not expecting anything better in the back, so that's why I felt I could put a lot more on defense than normal. I'm actually visiting my in-laws right now, so I'm out of town, which may be why the sound on this video isn't great. But I'm about to go out to dinner with them. I will come back later tonight and make my attacks. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier, I am traveling. I'm at my in-laws, and it's kind of the middle of the night. So sound quality isn't going to be great, and I'm kind of going to be whispering. Now, while I was at dinner, Bunkamania made their attacks, so let's see what they did. Front two zones are cleared. We have one-shots against Newt, Grievous, and Darth Revan. In the top zone, one shot against Mothma and Padme, but two battles to take down Beskar Mando. The back squad zone, he attacked General Skywalker, and it looks like there was a sacrifice by fives, but that battle was a loss, and then no attempts against Jedi Knight Luke or the Rebel Rubbish. In the fleet zone, one shot against the Home 1, but two battles against Thrawn without taking the fleet out. Now, he has gotten out Vader and the TIE Bomber, and those are the two key ships there, so if he has any ships left, he could still come back and clear that fleet. He may be waiting to see what I do against his defense. So overall, I am quite pleased with how my defense did. I'm curious if he's going to come back later and attempt any more. He should still have some good squads left based on what he set on defense. Now that is assuming he sticks to his GAC history. And in the back, we should have Shakti with the Bad Batch, Night Sisters, and Geonosians. So let's start in the bottom zone, and we'll open up that back and make sure that's really what's there. Just in case he threw me a curveball and he put his own Darth Revan or Gas or Jedi Knight Luke in the back there. So we're going to start against this Grievous squad with my Night Sisters. This is a very well modded General Grievous. So even though he's got 3 Gear 12s on this squad, Grievous himself is going to hit very hard. So this is definitely a risk. Go for the stun. We're going to get rid of the damage immunity on Droideka. Wow. Alright, we will try and revive. Don't go after Daka. I'm going to put the plague out. Ooh, this is going to be a loss, I think. Yeah. Wow. Well, like I said, very well modded. So we'll go with Jedi Revan here. This is what I should have done in the first place. After checking the modding, I'm going to go after the B2. I'm going to call Hermit Yoda, or Grandmaster Yoda. Do a big hit. Ability blocks. Give the buffs to Yoda. I'm going to go after Droideka next. Call Yoda. And I'm going to spread the buffs. Do an AoE. And we've got the mark now. So we'll call on Revan here. We've got a mark on B1. We're going to taunt with old Ben. Savior was just procced. Knock down some stacks on B1. Now we'll mark Grievous. Spread the buffs. See if we can get a stun. Big hit. Pass turn meter to Yoda. And let's call, I think Jolie maybe. We might be able to get him back to full protection. Not quite. 38. Definitely should have done that to begin with. Against the Hux squad, I'm going to go with Jedi Training Rey. Now, Hux is specifically designed to prevent Jedi Training Rey from countering First Order. But this is such a weak Hux. I think that I can probably get him out in the first move or two, and then I will have free reign. Roll the burn. Ooh, lots of counterattacking there. Now we'll wave Kylo Ren. We'll give it Inspired. There we go. Hux is out. We'll keep passing the Inspired. I'm going to go ahead and go after OG Kylo. We'll throw the grenade. Now we'll go after Officer. See if we can get a stun. More Inspired. And I'm going to get a 59 here. Against Mon Mothma, I'm going to go with my Imperial Troopers. I'll remove turn meter. And goodbye, pal. The armor shed here on Biggs, and I missed. And put this on Dark Trooper. Get rid of Rebel Pathfinder. Go after Lando. And 60 banners there. Mother Talzin, Rebels, and Geonosians. So no Shock T with Bad Batch there. I'm going to go against the Night Sisters with the First Order, with Wat Tambor, put the Taunting Tech on Kylo, call the Mass Assist, stun Mother Talzin, drive turn meter, attack Talzin, give the weapons tech to Executioner, get rid of the taunt, drive turn meter, see if we can stun here, get rid of Talzin. We'll hit Daka next. Give this to Hux. Drive turn meter. Oh, Daka died. We'll flip this to Executioner. Get rid of Daka. Drive turn meter. Get rid of Ventress. We'll stun her. Now we'll get rid of her. We'll call a Mass Assist. AoE. Need one more AoE to get rid of Acolyte. Keep protection up. There we go. Kill her a couple more times. That's 60 banners there. Against the Geonosians, we'll go with Bounty Hunters. I could go with Palpatine Vader here, probably get a 60 or 61. I should be able to get a 60 with Bounty Hunters as well, and I can get more kills with Mando and Boba Fett. taunt. Call the mass assist. Call a mass assist. And we'll try an ability block. We'll get rid of the alpha. Keep the taunt up. Go after soldier next. That was the big hit from Spy, didn't do much. We'll go ahead and call a mass assist against Poggle. See if we can delete Poggle. Almost. We'll call Aura, see if we can get a stun. Nice. A mass assist here on Sunfat. Let's get rid of Soldier. There we go. See if we can get another stun on the brutes. Really need Bosk to taunt up again. Worried about another big hit from the Spy. Ability blocks. Going to have to get rid of the brute. There's the taunt. Stun on Sunfat. And all that's left is Spy. Banners. And did you notice how many stuns Aura got? So Van Seal, I know you say don't mod her for potency, but when you do, that's what you get. And particularly at lower stars and lower gear like I've got her, she's not going to be hitting that hard. When you get her relicked, you may want to put all the offense stuff on her. But when she's lower star and lower gear, those stuns are great. Against the Rebel Rubbish, I'm really tempted to just do a Wampa solo here. If it doesn't work, I'll take in the Bad Batch. Goodbye, old Han. Goodbye, old Chewie. Goodbye, Stormtrooper Han. Goodbye, Wedge. Roar. Goodbye, Leia. 64. Against Rey. We're going to go with Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn, and Red. We go Force Crush, Merciless. Goodbye, Scav. Goodbye, Finn. Oh, Miss BB-8. Force Crush. Throw on R2. Fracture her. See if we can get some stuns. There we go. Get rid of the droid. Pass this to EP. Not quite enough. 60 banners. Against boss. I'm going to take CLS, Chewie, 3PO, Chewpio, and Han. Stun boss. We're going to put the Confuse on Dengar. That prevents him from going stealth. We're going to get rid of him before he can throw his thermals. We'll try and stun Django. Try and stun Boba. AoE. 60 banners there. And against this Karth squad, I could go with my Geonosians, or I could go Bad Batch. Geos might be more of a sure thing, but I kind of want the practice with the Bad Batch. And of course, Omega's not geared up, so we need to replace her. We got Gear 8 and 9 Bad Batch and a Gear 10 Clone Sergeant. Echo goes first. Tech will try and get the stuns. Now we go after Mission. AoE. I'll try and get some stuns here. Mission went invisible. Juhani just died. I'm not sure what from. Must have been from damage over time. Still stuck on the taunt. Okay, Wrecker's not looking great. What does this do? Okay. That just healed everybody up except Clone Sergeant. $59. In the back we've got a Malevolence and a Thrawn. We'll go Negotiator against Malevolence here. This looks like it should be a pretty easy malevolence, but I'm still going to take in 6 ships. I'm going to go after Spy first. There we go. Buff immunity. Pass that to Anakin. Perfect. Now we bring in Plo Koon to get rid of the buzz droids. Drive turn meter. Let's unstun the Y-Wing. Now we'll bring in Snips for a big hit here. Put the buff immunity on Sunfat. Now he can't regain his taunt, so I can get rid of the bomber. And bombing run. Let's heal up Anakin's protection. 66. And we're going to go Malevolence against his Thrawn. And we'll keep our bounty hunters as a backup fleet. The buzz droids on the bomber. Spread the buzz droids. Goodbye, bomber. We'll go after Boma Fett here. And we'll bring in the Spy. Let's get rid of Boba. Clean up the bomber. That TIE fighter was getting way more than 45% dodges. Buzz droids on Vader. The Buzzies killed him. We just need to get rid of the shuttle. We need to get rid of him before Palpatine gets his ultimates. There we go. 62. There is the full clear. 2474 is my total. I dropped the one battle against his very fast, very well-modded Grievous, trying to do my Night Sisters when I should have just done Revan. Bunkamania has a little over 14 hours left, so we'll come back tomorrow afternoon and see if he came back to do any more attacks.
So here is the win versus Bunkamania. He never came back and attacked again. So the final score is 2474 to 1812. I'd like to thank Bunkamania for the match, and thank you all for watching. I'll see you next round.